Hey y'all, I'm just coming on to make a video response to Much Love from KY. I love her channel to death, but she made a video. Let's see how many days ago. I want to say it was exactly 4 days. If I'm incorrect, I think it was 4 days ago. She made a video to Love in Hip Hop. Now that's my show. Um, all the crazy stuff that goes on in that show. I love it to death. But it's just a video response to her talking about Rasheeda and what she write in her decision of going to some other recording place, or you could say manager or whatever it was she right in her decision of going there and saying that okay, she want to see if she can start her career up and get it on the move and whatever. Um, right now her manager is her husband, which, as he said in Love and Hip Hop, he's been there from the beginning. He made Rasheeda, which at the end of the day, I feel like he's sticking by her. He's gonna stick by her regardless. At the end of the day, I feel like yes, Rasheeda did in somewhat way. Okay. Let me change it around what I was about to say. First of all, it's yes and no. Rasheeda did. The reason why I feel yes is because Rasheeda did go behind her husband's back. Rasheeda did do something without her husband. But at the end of the day, by her doing this and whatever, she was trying to better herself and better her career. You know, she wants to, even though she done made albums and whatever, Rasheeda wants to be back that top girl who made these rap videos and succeeded at her rap videos. But as for her husband is saying is that you don't go behind my back. And basically what she did was, and she did, and he was like, oh, so you're firing me? And she's like, I don't want to put it as I'm firing you. But at the end of the day, that's what she was doing. She was firing him. She was. It's just simple as that. She was firing him. She was like, look, I want a better career. I want to up my rap game. I want to get where I know I can get larger and whatever. And she was like, it's just me and you, babe. You know, it's just me and you. And it's nothing both of us can do together. But she's wrong on that, because if it's y'all two and your relationship is right, then you can do anything you want to do. That means at the end of the day, just because it's y'all two don't mean y'all can't make a #1 seller rap video or rap CD together. Doesn't mean that your husband can't be manager of you, you know, and y'all get bigger. That does not mean that. It means that it's smaller. You don't have to worry about much stuff. But I understand what she was saying was that some of her, like her, not some of, but her little get together or whatever you want to call it that she had, she was saying that there's nobody here. And he said it was going to be a lot of folks there. And there was nobody there. Except for K. Michelle and I think it was Erica that came and whatever. I mean, it really wasn't nobody there. And K. Michelle, to be honest, when she walked up in there, which was wrong of her, she walked up in there and she was just like, it's so dead. Okay, well, if it's so dead, you could have simply just walked out that door. But at the end of the day, Rasheeda was saying when she walked up in there as well, and that was her own junk that she had going on. that it was bad as well, and that she wasn't feeling that because her husband had already, which is also her manager, had already told her from jump that he was gonna have the thing going. So at the end of the day, I feel where she was coming from, and then somewhat I'm like, well, she should not done that behind her husband's back. But like much love from Kentucky said, Nina did say this. She did say this. She should have had a talk with her husband and said, look, is there a way that we can get things jumping? And can we get a team? Can we just get a team? Because for some reason things not going the way we want it to go. So I understand on both ends that maybe she is trying to better herself, and then on another way I'm like, well, maybe she should not did that behind her husband's back. You know, even though it is her manager, she should not did that behind her husband's back. But at the end of the day, she have all time in the world to get her stuff right. Because I'm gonna tell you, the industry ain't nothing but craziness anyway. So at the end of the day, she had all time to get it right. And she needs to, if she's gonna do it, she needs to make sure of her husband knowing about what's going on. She needs to make sure that her husband actually agrees, because if two don't agree, then it's not gonna prosper. Because one going one way, they're supposed to be married. One going one way, the other going another way. It's not gonna work. You know, that can destroy a marriage and destroy a management little partaking or whatever at the same time. So I say this: if she do what she wants to do, or she do get the way she wants to be, I say that her husband should know. Period. You know, I understand about her trying to I understand about her husband trying to say that, you know, baby, I started you. You know, baby, I was the one who said, okay, she's my artist. And he's right. That is his artist. You know, and before she's an artist, she's a wife to him first. So I do think that he should know about whatever she does. And I wish her the best of luck in what she's doing. But don't do it without your husband not knowing and not your husband agreeing that you're doing it. Because if y'all don't agree, then it's not going to work. Because he's going to be upset that you went some other way and you basically fired him and whatever. And then the way the industry is now, and you know, celebrity stuff that's going on and stuff, all these different kinds of rumors will be going on. So many people be talking about it. I mean, it'd be crazy, and I just wish them the best of luck. But this is a video response to Much Love. I love you, Much Love, and thank you for asking that question, because I was thinking the same thing. Honestly, I was sitting back and I was just watching TV, and I was just like, why did she do that with her husband? Then I was like, okay, well, her husband did have that stuff. Basically, it was boring there. Then it wasn't hooked up correctly, and all this all this craziness going on. So I'm like, why did she even? I don't know. I was sitting there thinking, like, why does she have her husband doing that? Like, why can't she have a team? Because at first, looking at it at first, I did think that maybe he hired somebody, even though that's his that's her manager. I was thinking maybe he probably hired somebody and said, look, can you hook up all this technology stuff or whatever it is? That way my video could show and everything, and you know, he could have said that. But at the end of the day, I feel just like Rasheeda felt. You know, she is trying to take her career higher, and I don't not nobody hustle who's trying to be better at what they do. I don't not nobody hustle who's trying to come up in this world, because at the end of the day, this world is here to knock you down. And if you're trying to come up in this world, then I applaud you, because at the end of the day, it's a lot of folks who's not out here doing anything. So much love. This is your video response, and I hope and I pray that you like it.